Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
Well, a gloomy day here the Saturday before Easter here in Lufkin, Texas. We are here live for Huntsville Hornet Baseball against the Lufkin Panthers. Hello, everyone. Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael cannot join me, unfortunately, for this ball game. He is celebrating he and his wife's anniversary. I'm sure that's correct English, but wish that I say for everyone, congratulations, BJ, and to your wife. Hopefully y'all are having a good time, but hopefully you're also tuning in. But, of course, just make sure you have a good time. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Collin Neill on my own on this ball game. Huntsville Hornets will be taking on the Lufkin Panthers. Last time out, these two teams fought valiantly against each other. Hornets jumped out to a 3-1 lead, but Lufkin scraping together a few runs to take a 4-3 lead. They put zeros on the board on each other. Then it came down to the top of the 7th inning when the Huntsville Hornets got the bases loaded with one out. Caleb Hillis then balked with the bases loaded. That tied the ball game. And then Brian Parker Jr. with 2 outs on a 3-1 pitch sent a ball over the second baseman into right center field for a go-ahead 2 RBI single. Hillis, though, was able to get a run back for the Lufkin Panthers, hitting one of the longest home runs I've ever seen in high school ball, hitting one over the scoreboard in left center field, bringing it to the 1-run ball game. Then the Lufkin Panthers were able to get second and third occupied with 1 out, but Colton Gilbert able to get a called strike looking on 3 pitches, and then a pop-up on the next pitch after the strikeout, where Brian Parker Jr. came up big, catching the foul ball in foul territory and securing the win for the Hornets, bringing them to 500, 4-4 in district play. And it is a chaotic district, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the top 5 positions, the 5 out of the 6 positions are either tied for first place or they are tied for second. It is insane how chaotic, because the night that the Huntsville Hornets won, which is last Tuesday night, Porter and K Park lost their games, which allowed Huntsville to get a game behind from the district lead. It is going to be quite an interesting game for the Hornets as they are trying to secure this season series over the Lufkin Panthers. This game was originally scheduled for Thursday at Huntsville, but due to the weather, moved on to today here in Lufkin, Texas, an hour and a half outside of Huntsville, going towards the deeper into the Piney Woods to the east. It's going to be an interesting ball game. Colin Sanders is on the mound, and the Huntsville Hornets will be facing a pitcher they only saw once, Carter Jenkins. So it's going to be an interesting matchup between these two teams, because Lufkin have never seen Colin Sanders, and the Huntsville Hornets only seen Carter Jenkins once. It's going to be an interesting ball game, and we have it for you live here from Lufkin, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're going to take a break. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. We'll have that interview coming straight your way here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back to the pregame show. Collin Neill alongside head coach Justin Jennings. Coach, well, wild last time out against this same team, the Lufkin Panthers, coming out with a 6-5 victory. Brian Parker Jr. go-ahead 2 RBI single. Defense held up at the end. Just what are your thoughts on that win last time out?
I thought the kids did a good job. They did a good job battling. We got ahead early, and then Lufkin was able to come back, tied up later in the game, and then they took the lead. And, when they're high school kids, you never know how they're going to respond and stuff like that. But they did a good job in the later innings. Our ABs were good. They stuck with everything and continued to do what we asked. And, it worked out in our favor. They battled, and they did a great job, and we were able to come out on top.
game originally scheduled for Thursday, now at Huntsville, and now it's here on Saturday at 12 in Lufkin. How does this affect your approach to a game like this, especially since it's a rubber match for the season series?
That's a great question. Nobody wants to play on Saturday of Easter weekend. Nobody wants to play on Friday of Easter weekend. But everybody around us has gotten quite a bit of rain the last couple days, and the main thing is we just didn't want to play Monday, especially with our other 4 district opponents. They all played Friday, and then some actually Porter and them played on Thursday. They were able to get theirs in. So we just didn't want to put our kids at a disadvantage. Me and Coach Cobb both agreed that, we didn't want to do that to our programs and our clubs. So we were going to do whatever we had to do. So I just told him we could flip it here, flip the series this year, and then next year they'll come to us 2 times instead of what it would have been. So, it is what it is. It's just going to be a grind, and, it's a dreary day, and, a lot of cloud cover, and there's going to be some guys that probably don't necessarily want to be here, and we just got to make sure that we have less of those guys. So I'm anxious to see our kids will respond. I think we're good. I think we're ready. And if we can get to 5-4 today, it'd be huge for us, and it puts us in a good spot with Kingwood Park coming up next week, and Tuesday being at home. And we got to get this one. We got to make sure that with Lufkin having lost 2 or 3 from Nacogdoches, we got to make sure and take 2 or 3 from Lufkin. So the kids know what's at stake, but we'll just get after them and see what happens.
With Collin going back out there, of course, his last 2 starts have been kind of shaky. What has he been working on to get back in the group that he had at the beginning of the season, beginning of this year play?
The main thing with Collin is we got to play better defense behind him. Collin doesn't miss a ton of barrels. He doesn't have the velo that some of the other guys have, which is fine because he does a good job pitching. He can throw 3 or 4 pitches for strikes at any time in the count. So they're going to put the ball in play, and we got to make sure we play better defense. And if we do that, he'll do a good job for us. And we got offensively is the thing. I think there's going to be some runs scored today, and I think whoever scores, obviously whoever scores the most is going to win. But I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring affair. So I like our chances from that regard, and hopefully our kids respond well and do what they need to do to put us in a good position to win.
Well, Coach, before I let you go, what are your keys to taking the series against Lufkin today?
We got to get off to a good start. The good thing about it is they're starting a guy that we saw the other night. He only faced 1 hitter, but we were still able to see him warm up, before he came in, and then what he threw, because it was kind of a big spot, so he kind of threw everything to that at-bat to Austin. So hopefully we can get out, score early if we can score early, and then we just got to play better defense. We had a couple issues the other night. If we'd have played a little bit better defensively, that game wouldn't have been as tight as what it was. But that happens. Errors are part of it. We just got to make sure we minimize and do a good job. If we do, that we don't compound it by making another one or walking a couple guys. And if we do that, we'll be fine.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time as always.
Appreciate it. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. That was Coach Justin Jennings, head of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and first pitch comes your way. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
That was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. We're going to go ahead and get the starting lineups right out of the way. First off, for the host, the Lufkin Panthers. Leading off for them at shortstop will be number 16, Cooper Knight. Batting in the 2-hole will be number 13 in right field, Chip Buchanan. And then at the 3 spot, the starting pitcher from the last time out will be number 6, Caleb Hillitz. He'll be at center field. Charlie Deaton at the cleanup spot. He will do the designated hitting duties tonight. At the 5 spot, Mark McKenna will be at first base at the 5 spot. Number 3, Kenan Bearden will be in left field in the 6th spot. At the 7th spot will be Jaden Grigson. He'll be doing the catching duties. At the 8th spot will be number 0, Malcolm Deason. He'll be at second base. And at the 9-hole will be number 7, Austin Lindsay. He will be at third base. The pitcher for the Lufkin Panthers is going to be number 9, Carter Jenkins. And for your Huntsville Hornets, it goes as is. Leading off, number 7, Gage Doris. He'll be designated hitter. At the 2 spot, last time out, again this time as well, Cooper Molness. He'll be at center field wearing number 33. Jackson Batten will be at the 3 spot as always, wearing number 1 in left field. Noah Nieto stays at the cleanup spot with number 3 on the back of his jersey. He'll be doing the catching duties at the 5 spot. And the starting pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets will be number 2, Collin Sanders. Nolan Hunt moves up to the 6th spot. He'll be at second base wearing number 9. Brian Parker Jr. is back at the first base spot on the start of this ball game wearing number 28. At the 8th spot will be number 8, Austin Taylor. He'll be at right field. And Colton Gilbert will be playing third base at the 9 hole wearing number 20. And number 6, Austin Langley, will be at shortstop primarily for shortstopping duties. And, of course, once again, your starting pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets is number 2, Collin Sanders. That'll do it for the pregame show. When we come right back, we'll have the national anthem. And, ladies and gentlemen, first pitch comes your way. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
And batting ninth at third base, number 7, Austin Lindsay. And on the mound today for your Panthers, number 9, Carter Jenkins. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Colton Eberlin, Jeff Tate, Trevor Kaminsky, and Gunnar Quick. The head coach is John Cobb. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
And welcome to Lufkin, Texas. We are here live from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Beautiful rendition of our country's national anthem. We're about to get underway in just a few moments. Starting pitcher today for the Lufkin Panthers going to be number, there he is, number 9, Carter Jenkins. Hornets only saw him once this entire district play, only seeing him with one batter after the Hornets ran Caleb Hillis out of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Hornets go up against Carter Jenkins. Hornets wearing the Ville jerseys, my favorite. Not wearing the road blacks on today. Going to be an interesting ball game because this is the rubber match of the season series. Lufkin taking the first one 4-0 in Huntsville a few weeks ago. And of course, Huntsville taking game 2 of the season series last time out on Monday night. It's going to be an interesting ball game as we are going to go ahead and get on going. Leading off will be the sophomore, batting .500 on the season. This district play, rather. It's going to be Gage Doris. Last time out hitting 3 for 4. A double, a single, and a triple. A home run away from a cycle. We're now going on away. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Jenkins works quickly. Next pitch is in there for another strike. 0-2 now for Gage Doris. Jenkins attacking the strike zone early here on today. 0-2. High. As head coach Justin Jennings said, they want to get off to a quick start like they did last time out. 1-2. Swing, ground ball to short. Fielding it is Knight. Throws on the first to McKenna in time for the first out.
Hornet center fielder number 33, Cooper Holmes.
So one down for Cooper Molness. Originally batting in the cleanup spot. Moved up in the last game up to the 2-hole. First pitch, swing, a ground ball, another one to Cooper Knight. He fields it cleanly, throws on the first to McKenna in time. Another 6-3.
Fielder number 1, Jackson Batten.
Jenkins doing a good job so far for Lufkin of getting the ball in the strike zone. Doesn't seem to throw too hard, but you force some ground balls, trying to get the hitters to earn something. Just trust the defense behind you, but Jackson Batten looking to get things going here. Pitch is low and inside. Batten waiting on the next pitch. Low. Currently 2 outs in the top of the first. We just got underway here in Lufkin, 2-0. Inside just a bit. Good eye by Batten for ball 3. 3-0 now. Noah Nieto waits on deck. Get your defensive alignments for Lufkin in just a moment. 3-0. High and away for ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Batten.
Hornets catcher number 3.
They'll send it. Noah Nieto out there for the Hornets. Began district play not even hitting, just primarily catching. But he has earned his way into the hitting lineup. And he has not disappointed. Last time I go going, hitting a double in that 7th inning. First pitch, hit foul off the end of the bat. Defensive alignment for the Panthers goes as is. Jenkins is on the mound. Grigson is catching. At third is Rakenna. At second is Malcolm Deason. At third is Lindsay. At short is Knight. In left field is Bearden. In center field is Hillis. And Buchanan is in right field. Pickoff, not in time. Currently 0-1, 2 outs. Runner on first is Batten after reaching on a 4-pitch walk. Jenkins working from the first base side of the rubber goes. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch there by Jenkins. Batten with a very wide lead off of first. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Up in the press box here on today. No, not in the bleachers this time around. So we got a good view of the field from up here. Time is called by Nieto. Batting with another comfortable lead off of first. He might be going here. Jenkins goes, bat and stays. Pitch, swung on and miss. First strikeout of the game for Jenkins gets the Panthers out of the inning as the Hornets get one runner on base, but leave him on base, nothing else going on. We now head to the bottom of the first inning. We'll have that when we come back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in the Lufkin, Texas, we are in the bottom of the first now. Starting on the bump for the Huntsville Hornets is going to be number 2, Collin Sanders. As head coach Justin Jennings talked about in the pregame show, Sanders is not a guy to not throw hard. He can throw strikes. The defense behind him, though, just needs to pick him up. They haven't been picking him up over the last couple of starts for Sanders. So it's going to be primarily on the infield on this afternoon. Can they execute? But it's also going to be on the outfield to also execute. We're waiting to get going here. Knight, Buchanan, and Hillis are due up to begin for the Lufkin Panthers. We got one more pitch to go. We'll go ahead and get your defensive alignments for the Hornets in just a few moments as Nieto throws down to second on the Langley, and we are seemingly good to go.
Shortstop number 16, Cooper Knight.
Leading off will be Cooper Knight for Lufkin. Plays really good shortstop, also has a lot of speed, and it's already showing here as Colton Gilbert at third is now playing in on the grass. Brian Parker Jr. at first, sort of playing in on the grass as well. Sanders' first pitch. Low for ball one. Gilbert playing in more on the infield grass. 1-0. In there for a strike. Sanders goes. Swing, fouled, straight back to the netting. So now a 1-2 count. Outfield playing shallow. One-two tonight. Another foul ball to the backstop. Knight, the left-handed batter, steps back in. Sanders is working a bit from the first base side of the rubber. Time is called by Knight. One thing that the Hornets need to try to do is quiet that top of the order. 1-2. Swing another foul ball to the backstop. A good battle brewing here to begin this bottom of the first. Working from the first base side of the rubber again. 1-2. Outside in the other batter's box for ball 2 to even up the count. Infield back. Another foul ball. It takes a weird bounce off that backstop. Sanders is pitching. Nieto is behind the plate at catcher. Brian Parker Jr. is at first. Nolan Hunt is at second. Colton Gilbert's at third. Holden Langley is at short. Batten's in left field. Cooper Mullis is in center. And Austin Taylor is in right field. Those are your defensive alignments for your Huntsville Hornets. 2-2, another pitch. Swing, another foul ball to the backstop. This battle is just brewing on and on and on. Sanders trying to get out of this battle. Knight, though, doing a good job of staying in it. Two-two. Swing, a liner to left center field. Batten's in on it, though, playing shallow, and he easily makes the catch for out number 1.
Right fielder number 13, Chip Buchanan.
I'll send the starting right fielder on this afternoon for the Panthers and Chip Buchanan. As he now steps in. Outfielders playing back a little bit more. First pitch, swing, liner, it will go foul. Sanders goes to Buchanan. Swing, chopper, ground ball. Hunt fields it. Throws on the first easily. Routine play for the second out.
Panthers center fielder number 6, Caleb Hillis.
Caleb Hillis now steps in. Had a good night hitting wise last time out. Included a solo shot. Pitch, swing, hard ground ball. That's down the left field line past Gilbert for a base hit. Hillis is hustling around first. He's trying to go for 2. Batten throws in. It's not going to be in time as it bounces away from Hunt. And that is a 2-out double by Caleb Hillis.
Panthers designated hitter number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Lufkin all of a sudden in a good spot to get the first run of the ball game as Charlie Deaton, the designated hitter, now steps in. Wasn't a hard hit ball, but Hillis has enough speed to get to second. Had to slide in. Hunt just not able to feel that throw from Batten. A good throw nonetheless. Time is called. Noah Nieto will now go out there to talk to Sanders. Nieto now hustles back to the catcher's box. Sanders on the first base side of the rubber again. Readies. Hillis on second after reaching on the double. Pitch. Breaking pitch in there for a strike. If Sanders can quiet down the top of the order, he can have some success on the night. 0-1. In there for a called strike. Nieto framing it. See if Sanders goes back to that spot again. On this 0-2 pitch with 2 outs with runner on second. Swing, liner into the center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Cooper fields it. He's going to try to throw out Hillis, and Parker Jr. cuts it off. And Lufkin get the first run of the ball game off an RBI single by Charlie Deaton.
Panthers first baseman, number 15, Mark Rakena.
Now send Mark Rakena back, out there for his first time up. Molness just didn't want to risk it. He didn't want to risk a diving play to get right behind him, and that would have been more trouble. First pitch, Deaton's off and running. Golf shot goes foul. Been quite a long bottom of the first. Sanders trying to get out of it. 0-1. Outside for ball one. Count evens up. Pickoff throw, not in time. Sanders now ready, working from the stretch. Deaton's off and going, swing and a miss, throw down to second is in time. One bounces to Holden Langley. Deaton not able to get there, and that'll do it for the Hornets, but Lufkin able to get a run on 2 hits, no errors, no one left on base. We now head to the top of the second. Huntsville looking to answer. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Top of the second inning, about to get underway here. Lufkin up 1-0 against Huntsville. Collin Sanders, the starting pitcher on this afternoon for the Hornets, want to lead off. See what Huntsville can do here. See if they can respond against Jenkins. First pitch in there for a strike. Jenkins working quickly. That's low and outside. The 1-1 to Sanders. Swing, foul. Count goes to 1-2. Sanders, a part of that rally, he was the one that loaded the bases with 1 out. That then proceeded the balk that tied the ball game. 1-2. Low and outside. Count evens up. Sanders waiting on the 2-2 from Jenkins. Swing, ground ball, just foul. If it was just a bit more to the right, that would have been an easy 2-bagger for Sanders. Next pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. That's one gone for the Hornets. They'll send up Nolan Hunt.
Number 9, Nolan Hunt.
Hunt, his last time out, hitting 1 for 3 with a double. Has been hitting the ball hard lately. His first pitch in there for a strike. Hunt batted in the 9 or 8 holes to begin district play, but has moved up to the 6th spot. 1-0-1. Swing, ground ball to Knight. Knight fields it on a couple hops, throws on the first in time for the second out. Knight's been a vacuum at shortstop already in this ball game.
Brian Parker Jr.
And now send the hero from the other night, Brian Parker Jr., up to the plate. First pitch, swing, fly ball, it will go foul. Hitting someone on an off-road vehicle. Hopefully that person's okay. 0-1, swing, hard ground ball. That's on the second. Decent, throws on the first, almost overthrows it to Rakenna, but Rakenna able to stay on the bag and catch the ball for the third out. We now head on to the bottom of the second as the Hornets go 1, 2, and 3. We'll be right back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Still a 1-0 ball game. Lufkin already back up to bat after the Hornets went 1, 2, and 3. Rakenna will lead off this bottom of the second. He was up in the first inning. Saw a 1-1 battle against Sanders until Noah Nieto threw down the second to catch Charlie Deaton stealing. Sanders has to tie his shoes real quick. Gotta always make sure those shoes are tied. Don't want anything to happen, of course, on this turf field, which is a little slippery after the weather. First pitch in there for a strike. Good start. Walked out there for a bit on the field, and it is a little slick. Of course, with the rubber cleats, can't wear spikes out here. 0-1. Swing, fly ball. That will go foul. Kenna choking on the bat a little bit. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Heater blown right by on the inside part of the plate as Rakenna misses that one. One down.
Panthers left fielder number 3, Cannon Bearden.
First strikeout of the ball game for Collin. We'll send Cannon Bearden out there. Gilbert playing in a little bit. First pitch, swing, ground ball to Langley. Fields it on a couple hops, throws it on the first in time for the second out.
Panthers catcher number 10, Jaden Grigson.
Lufkin catcher Jaden Grigson will now step in. Taking his time. And we are ready to go. First pitch from Sanders. outside part of the plate for a strike. That's been a spot the home plate umpire has been favoring for both pitchers. If it's low, though, he will call a ball. But if it's a little around the strike zone, he'll call it. Diving, sliding, stop by Hunt. Throws on the first in time. Good play by Nolan Hunt as the Lufkin Panthers go 1-2-3 in the second inning as well. And we now head to the third inning. We'll be right back in just a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Top of the third inning about to get underway here in Lufkin, Texas. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters in Taylor, Gilbert, and Doris are due up for the Hornets. As Jenkins throws one more warm-up pitch, and we are set to get going.
Back for the Hornets, right fielder number 8, Austin Taylor.